Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the last in the series of this lovely pink tiger that we have been working on the last couple of days. As you can see, this is just a reminder of what it looks like. But yes, we will soon be whizzing our way into March, and that means that we need to get a crack on with getting this done as much as we can. We are not going to be able to finish it this year, which is a shame, but you know, we don't have Valentine's all year round, so yeah, so we're gonna get some. I'm not very well prepared tonight, so let me see where my wax has gone. It's hiding under here. So we'll get some wax and we'll get painting away on here. It was a really cold night last night. I don't know what the weather forecast was, but it was quite a coldish night last night. So let's backtrack to Friday. So Friday I had to go to my relatives because I planned to go on the weekend, and normally on weekends I like to stay over for the weekend. Not every weekend, because sometimes we have it seems to be like every other weekend, and that's when George visits. And Friday Saturday they were saying that the trains were up the wall, so rail engineering works, and I thought, oh no, this really has buggered up my weekend, because I lost a day on Friday filming because I thought, well, if I don't go over tonight, we're not going to get over because of rail replacement. And as you know, I'm not a lover of riding on buses and stuff. I find them very slow and take forever to get to the destination. So I was like, well, what I'm going to have to do then is go over on the Friday. And that's what I did. So the next day they said that Teddy was coming over. So they were doing a thing where they were decorating the flat again, getting that all sorted, and we sort of looked after doing Teddy and stuff. So I do feel a little bit pushed out, if I'm honest, because like at the very first start of the journey, I helped him move in, and decorated and stripped the walls and stuff. I was basically stripping mainly all the watermelon wallpaper off the walls. Who in the world has watermelon wallpaper? It wasn't a picture of an actual watermelon, but like this horrible sort of, like that Brute soap you can get, that sort of colour, but I called it watermelon. And yeah, and then sort of after that, Victoria's mum had to poke her nose in and then decided, right, I'm going to come round every single day. And she knows for a fact that I don't like her. So as I said, as I've spoke about before, if I'm in the room like stripping the wall and I shut the door, it's because I don't want to be, interrupted. I just want to be by myself. And she had to make the effort, because she was shouting and hollering, and I can't be dealing with that. And she was in the kitchen, so while I'm stripping the wall in the bedroom, she had to make the effort of coming down, going, would you like a cup of tea? And I was like, my brother's just asked me that. Like, surely how the hell could you not realise that my brother's just asked me that? And she knew that my brother asked me that, but she had to make the effort of going, oh, would you like a cup of tea? Then she invites me round. Well, straight away, that's an act, because she never ever invites me round her house. So obviously trying to make herself look good. And yeah, I just, when you just don't like someone, but you don't know what the reason is. I think it sort of stemmed from when she was moaning about George using all the soap powder. So yeah, I just don't really like her very much. So, I mean, you can't like everyone in the world, can you? So, yeah, so ever since then, I've not really helped anyone. I was a bit upset because, I've offered my help, and it just feels like I've been pushed aside, and, she has to take over sort of thing. And even my brother was, I think, a little bit put out by it, because he was like, well, you're actually still helping, but you're helping with Teddy and that. But yeah, so now it's the situation of, are we going to visit and then have her there all the time? Because, like, she can't stay away. She has to be there every single day. Like, I don't know what her problem is. Like, if someone moves out, like, you don't go around visiting them every single day, do you? So, yeah, we will just have to find a way of visiting them when they're not there. Because her other half don't make the effort to speak. He just stares at you and doesn't even talk, doesn't say hi, nothing. And he did the same thing with my mum when they dropped off a TV. Just, you know, you're going in someone's house, like, have the decency to go, hello, how are you? Nothing, absolute nothing. So, yeah, so they've been decorating the flat. Of course, we had Jack's kids over, Tommy and Gracie. So, what have I done here? I don't know what that was, but... So, I was sort of like helping with Teddy and that, because obviously my sister wanted to go out as well that day. So obviously we've always got to have someone that can help. You know, if my sister needs to go to the toilet or needs to do dinner or something, then I take over for a bit. And then if I need to be relieved, she'll take over for a bit, you know. So we all sort of take it in turns to feed him and stuff. And then what else happened? Sunday, I think, yeah, they went home, and it was like a pin drop when they went home. It was lovely. And yeah, when they're all together, they, you know, they scream, shout, holler, and it's like, calm down, you know. And Jack gets so, like, he's like, be quiet, you know. He gets really stressed over it, because it is frustrating, you know. And I was watching Saturday Night Takeaway, and they had to make the effort of coming in the front room, screaming, shouting, standing right in front of the TV, and yeah, couldn't hear a bloody word. So wasn't very happy with that. I couldn't record it on the UView thing, because the box was saying that there was too much storage or something. No, it was clashing with another film. There's too many recordings happening or something. So when you record a program, if it's recording at the same time as the other program, it will clash it. So yeah, it's been quite a manic, stressful weekend, to be fair. I don't know why George can't come over, you know, on a day without them there. It always seems to be on the day that Jack's kids are there, because again, his kids come every weekend, I think. But yeah, next week is quite interesting, because I will have peace and bloody quiet. Yes, because next weekend my sister is going away for the weekend, and they're going to a wood cabin apparently. So some sort of holiday camp where there's it's like a porter cabin, I suppose, like a wood cabin. I don't know what you call them, but it's in the middle of nowhere apparently, and quite a long drive. So they're going away just for the weekend, and my dad's also going to, guess where, Butlins. So he's going Butlins, and how the hell he has all this money to go every other month, I don't know. I really don't know. But he must, I mean, he's an assistant night manager for Morrison's, so he must earn quite a fair bit. But still, that's, you know, it's a bit of an obsession going on there, you know, going every other month. I mean, that would, I mean, I went in 2017, but that would just bore me to death, keep going to that place. Because let's think about it. You get up, you go around the camp, you go to a show, you go back to the hotel, you get up, you have dinner, you go to the show, you have, you know, you walk around the camp. It's the same old every time. And yeah, it's not really for me. I'm very much the type of person, been there, done that, won't do it again. So yeah. So next weekend's going to be quite nice, because I can have peace and quiet, because I'll be on dog duty, because my mum's going to be at work, so she don't finish till gone 10:30. So I will probably stay till 7 and then come back, and then Molly will just have to be on our own for a bit. There's nothing we can do about that. Or I might stay and, you know, just look after her and have a sort of night with Molly, I suppose. Because Saturday, yeah, that's what I might do, because Saturday night takeaway's on, isn't it? And then yesterday it was obviously Monday, and I was originally planning to go home, but I then remembered the Waterloo Road was on, because they've swapped it, because this football causes a lot of problems for the scheduling. And they were basically trying to squeeze it in, so rather than miss it off a week, they wanted to put it on at quite an unusual time, 10:30 at night, and it normally comes on at 8. But it's just them trying to squeeze it all in the schedule rather than have nothing. And that came on at 10 o'clock, and sorry, 10:30. And yeah, what a great way to end the series finale, because the head teacher, I can't remember what her name is, she's been promoted to CEO of this trust or something. So, and then the way they sort of faded it out, and they all got pizza vouchers, and apparently they were the teacher in the playground, she was saying, right, this is fake, you know, because they copied the voucher of this pizza to try and claim more, basically photocopying it. And yeah, you just saw them eating pizzas as the credit went up, so that was quite funny. And yeah, so I thought, well, I'll order you know, some takeaway, I'll have a bit, and then I went up Morrison's and got some cream jam donuts. Oh man, so good. And imagine the eclair with the chocolate on, but with the cream in. Well, they do donuts like that with the cream and then sauce on top, and oh mama, so good. And as per usual, I got an email to say that more offers were available, and they always seem to do it in the evenings. Oh, order this and we'll give 50% off pizza. And I was like, I don't want bloody pizza, I'll be turning into one. So yeah, I went up Morrison's, got a few bits and bobs, and because I don't know about you guys, but when it's one of my favourite shows like EastEnders, I have to have something to eat while I'm watching it. Like snacks, and I treat it as like a movie. So, but yes, there's Waterloo. Don't know what the hell that is. Waterloo Road, as Waterloo Road finishes, Big Brother begins. Yes, 1st of March on Friday. Can you believe it's the 1st of March? I cannot believe it. Yeah, absolutely can't believe that. So we've got Waterloo, no we're not, we've got Big Brother on at the 4th of March. And I believe it's going up to 3 weeks, is it? But knowing them, they're probably going to put the live stream back on. And after the last time it was on, it really buggered up my sleep. I mean, I struggled to get to sleep anyway, because I have a condition called insomnia. And they've tried me on everything. Sleeping pills, you know, trying to, they say, like, go to bed an extra hour, but I can't. Throughout all my teen life and all my adult life and all my life, I've always gone to bed very late. I'm not one of these people that can sleep at like 7 o'clock at night. That's not me. So then ASMR sort of came along, and that's been the best thing so far. I mean, I watch a haircut. I like watching haircutting ones. I like the sound of listening to the scissors just cut their way through the hair and stuff. And within about 10 minutes, I'm off. I'm asleep, and yeah, love it. Some nights it's so helpful that I actually fall asleep with my earphones in, because they do say to wear earphones because it intensifies the sound. It makes it a lot more tingly, is it? That's what they call. So yeah, so that's pretty good. So then, yeah, EastEnders was on and Waterloo Road, and then I thought, well, I'll go on tomorrow, so, you know, go from there, because I can go to work from Whittam and then go back to Whittam and then come back on the Tuesday. So, yeah, that done me a favour, really. And I'm actually getting to the point now where I feel like I need another temporary break on the channel, just like a week off. I just feel like I need a break from everything. I'm like a robot, really. I go to work, I come home, I do diamond painting. I go to work, come home, do diamond painting. Go to work, see the family on the weekends. You know, it's all getting a bit on top of me, I think, and I could do with a break. Do dinner, then watch EastEnders, and then catch up with a bit of YouTube, because when the kids are there the weekend, I can't get on with nothing. So yeah, I didn't really watch any YouTube whatsoever on the weekend. Totally forgot to film a session for diamond painting on the Monday, so I had to put a community post up saying sorry, you know, it's cancelled, because I totally forgot. And obviously because I wanted to stay and extend my stay, I couldn't. There was just literally nothing. I went back over some old videos, see if there's any swans. The swans is all caught up now from last year, because there's been a bit of confusion. Some people have commented thinking that I filmed that this year. It's actually all the swan videos that you've seen this year, it was actually filmed last year. So yeah, I hope that clears up any confusion. And then I was trying to find a video for Tuesday, which is today, filming this, but you will see it before this, if that makes sense. And I could not believe it. So you know that pastel one that I used to do, the February Love? Well, I thought, oh my God, I've totally forgot to put stage 4 up. So I had stage 4 filmed from last year, and it was sitting in private, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I could just like upload that then. Because a lot of my videos I'll record and then they're set to private until around the event time comes, and then I'll release them. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll have that, you know, do it that way then. So fantastic. So yeah, otherwise I would have had no content again. So what we'll do now is we'll work on, we did say, didn't we? I recall last time I did say I would go up to the tip of that ear. So what I'll do is I'll bring in a bit of that. Now I've got some sad news to tell you guys. If anyone's from the UK and you shop in the works, doesn't necessarily have to be diamond painting stuff that you buy. They have sadly announced today, I got an email and I thought, well, I'll pop it on the community tab and share it in some of the groups that I'm on, so that if people do shop there, they know that it's closing. The shop, the actual shop and the company are not closing, but they have said that they are closing down after a very hard decision, the Together Rewards point service. So yeah, that is, I really sort of like, my heart sort of sank on that, because that is such a good program. I mean, the amount of stuff you save, and it's a lot more points. With Tesco, it's ridiculous. You have like 2 points for every £1 or 1 point for every £1, and you just feel like you have to spend and spend and spend. Like, you don't seem to get, like, you have to, it just feels like you have to spend so much to get very little back. So to see with the works, you'd probably get like 50 points a pound or something like that. That's just an estimate. I don't recall the exact figure, but they have blamed it on the high inflation. So clearly, if that's closing down, this high inflation is not going down, is it? And what was it the Prime Minister said? Oh, well, half inflation. Well, that don't exactly have happened, has it? Because number one, if companies are making difficult decisions, then clearly there's still high inflation. And number two, I came in today and got a letter saying the rent's going up, so by an extra 40 quid. So how the hell is inflation going down? So yeah, it is quite sad, but I can, because it's obviously going to be closing, it does mean that I can get another piece of plastic out my wallet, because I have so much plastic in my wallet, you know, ID cards, together rewards, you know, train pass things, you know. I think it all should be digitally. So, but don't worry, because fear not, because if you download the app Honey or Pouch, it's normally Pouch that works, it's Pouch. Download the Pouch app, and you, when you shop with the works, it will search the system for any discount codes. So even though you might not be getting points, you might still get a little bit of money knocked off with that Pouch app thing. So yeah, absolutely gutted in all honesty. And I popped it in the Sassy Sisters and Misters group, Debbie's group. I popped it in Tida's group, just in case. I mean, I don't know if there's any people from the UK on there, but just as like a heads up that they've said it's going to be closing. So, it's getting worse, this country. It really is, you know. Every day you hear something else is closing down. I mean, the Body Shop's now in problems now, so, and that company's, good God, has been going donkey's years. So this is what it does. All this money that they're giving to Ukraine, that's what's doing it, you know. It doesn't just go up for nothing. We are paying the price for all this money going to Ukraine. That's what it is. So all this rent increase, all the food that goes up in price, that is what's happening, because the government are clawing back and probably have realised how much they've spent, and now they've got to find a way of recovering it. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why I want to emigrate to a different country. I've always wanted to live in Australia. I've always wanted to live in New York. I think New York City would be lovely. I don't know why, it's just something about New York I would quite like. So I just feel like I need to emigrate. This country is in such a state. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. And as I've always said, I don't think it's ever run right since, what was it, Tony Blair or David Cameron? But he's come back, isn't he, now? He's now called Lord Cameron. So, yeah. Right, let's have a bit of... I do love that sexy purple, but I'm trying to think. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, what is the bigger colour here? Let's do a bit of this 7 colour, because there seems to be some streakage going on here. But yeah, I will be sad to see this painting go. And, you know, now normally, as I said, I don't continue paintings, like roll them over to the next year. I will, you know, carry them right the way through. But because this is a repetitive thing, because we do Valentine's every year, I roll over certain ones. So, talking of which, I got a massive Temu. 8 items in this. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you know the late fee, the £5 late fee, that's now dropped to £4. So if your parcel's late, you only get £4 late fee now. So... a lot of changes happening at the moment with Temu. But yeah. And then Wednesday, you get to see Yvonne's Christmas gift that I'm so deeply sorry that I've took so long to air this, but it just depends where you are in the queue. I don't necessarily, like, when they come in, I don't put it up straight away. Talking of which, I was sitting there, was it Saturday or Sunday? I can't remember when it came, but there was a... So my mum has gone to, you know, the kitchen, and then she screamed and she went, "Ooh!" like that. Because the minute she stepped in the kitchen, it went ding dong, and she was like, "Who's that?" So it was the Amazon man. It was just the way she screamed. So, yeah, the Amazon man, and I thought, well, this is strange. And I normally have a joke with my mum, and I go, "That's mine." Because 10 times out of 10, it's always mine. Jack orders a lot, but yeah, it was mine. And I thought, this is a bit strange. I haven't ordered anything on my account. Checked my orders just in case I forgot, unless, you know, one might come be delayed or anything, but there was nothing ordered. And it was from my wish list. And it's been a little while since I've had a gift from my wish list, so I thought, oh, I don't know. And the first person I thought it may have been from was Angela over at Haunting Going On with Dave, Angela and Tony, or Angela's Life Journey. I can never get that right. It's Haunting Going On with Angela's Life Journey. And I thought, oh, it must be Angela, because when I opened it, it wasn't from... It didn't have a note in it. So I thought, oh, I wonder if it's Angela, because Angela normally sends them without a gift note. And occasionally she has put some gift notes in there. And I thought, oh, this is strange. And then I put the video up, and then I think it was like an hour later, I found out who bought me it, and it was from Tiger Lily Bex. And apparently she saw it on... I don't know whether she saw it or she just liked it, but she did say that she really liked the painting. So, yeah, thank you very much, Tiger Lily Bex. I will put that into my Disney theme. And when I get round to doing that, I will get that started. I mean, it took 2 years to get this one done. I can't believe that. I checked the order, and I bought this in May 2022. Yes, and 2 years, and we're starting it finally. Yeah, I mean, obviously I wanted to start this a lot sooner, but last year you see other paintings and then you want to do them, and there's just not enough time to get everything in 1 month. But yeah, this month has certainly dragged. But it'd be nice to go into a fresh new month, you know, nice and fresh new month, and the start of fruits. We're going to be doing fruits. It's all about fruits. Something new that I've never done before. For a theme, but I was struggling for ideas because January, you know, is tigers. February, it's always going to be Valentine based. March is really difficult to try and figure out themes, and then April we know is Easter, so we do like barn animals and stuff, and then May is flower show, so I tend to do flowers. June, sometimes summery items. Could be something different. I have got a few other themes I want to do, so we'll share details on that a little bit when we get closer, because I don't know if it will be this year because there's so much on the schedule. So yeah, but yes, it's a funny old month, March, because they've put Easter, is it Easter Monday? I ain't got a calendar in here. Easter Monday or Good Friday, is it? One of the two is been pushed into the end of March, so that's quite extraordinary to know, isn't it? But yeah, okay, lovely. So I think that's all the 7 done. If, of course, we've missed any, I'll always go back over and get some done. So, yabba-dabba-doo. Okay, let's see what we got next. Let's do a bit of this 5. Get some of that out of the way. I think that'd be good. Good idea to drink some of my water. Do you know what? I've got stuck with water tonight. Do you know what? I came in and I thought, oh, I'll have a... Because whenever I go out or I come in from work, the first thing I do, I get down, take my shoes off, take my coat off, sit down, nice cup of coffee or cup of tea, sit down and just have a chilled out hour. You know, just sit down and unwind. And then I boiled the kettle and then went to go in the fridge to take the milk out. Got no bloody milk. So I thought, right, switch it off. I'll just have to have a coffee. No, I'll just have to have water. And then I realised that my mum bought me some coffee. So I had that. I don't normally drink coffee in the evenings because it's got caffeine in it, so it can keep you awake. But normally at weekends, if I'm at my relatives and my mum's working, she don't finish till like 10:30. Well, she finishes at 10 and then obviously half an hour to walk home. She normally 10 times out of 10 she'll come in and she'll go, oh, I got you this today and I got you that, and you take these home. I got you some of these, and she'll always buy me like treats and stuff. So yeah, she got me a pack of chicken fillets, absolutely gorgeous. She got me some hot cross buns. She got me a pack of coffee. So they've got deals on apparently. So apparently she got me some. So that was good. Nice pack of 6 hot cross buns for, I think it was like literally £1. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, where's that 5? So Melissa over at Ghost Glitter, what do you think of this? It's so swapping and changing. I hate paintings like that. I remember that painting you had, and it was like, what was it? It was like, it had like little flecks of symbols. I've never had a painting like that before, but it's like little flecks of white behind the actual symbol code. Okay, so let's see what we've got. 5, yeah. I was so eager. I got my team order yesterday and I was so eager to get into it. I decided to open it, and then I felt bad for opening it because I like to show you from the bag, but sometimes you're so excited to get in your package that don't happen. So yeah, we've got some good unboxings coming up soon. They won't be in the bag, but I'll just show you what they are, as I always do. And I think some of you guys will probably buy this one that I've got. It's so good, so much splash of colour. It's like a paint splash, so you know, like paintballing, but then it's like all the colour is spread. I used to have a machine from KiwiCo. KiwiCo is like a company that does model wooden crate things, so there might be models of guitars or ukuleles or any sort of building thing. So one of the things in this crate, and they don't tell you what's in the crate until it ships, and one of the things was a paint machine, some sort of spin art machine. And what you do, it's got a motor underneath and it's like a little round circle, and you put the paper on it and clamp it, and then as it's spinning round, this paper's spinning and you squirt paint on it. So you've got paint and you're squirting it and it's spinning, and as you drop the paint on it, it makes this image. So you have so much creativity with that. So yeah, I got some of that, and that was Bellissimo Italiano. So yeah, I had a lovely, do you know what, Friday night, I looked at the clock and it was like 5:10, and I was like, oh fuck, I've got the train at 5:45. So I was halfway through cooking my dinner and I was like, I'm not waiting another hour, because I could have literally waited another hour, but I don't like travelling late at night, and because 10 times out of 10 you get all the drunk people come on the train and start climbing in the luggage rack. Have I ever told you that story? Oh my god, it was so funny. But anyway, so I thought, wow, I've got to quickly eat this, and I was like Superman eating it. I had to really eat it quick, and yeah, I managed to catch the train. But yeah, ages ago there was this long, well, it was a long train, but it's the older make, so the 321 trains. And we got on and I thought, oh no, here we go, we've got drunk people. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like being around people that are drunk. They're loud, they're noisy, and I just don't like it. And this woman decided you could pretty much tell she was out of her mind, sort of thing. She was proper drunk. And she thought it was a good idea to step up into the luggage rack of the train. So you've got the luggage rack above the seats of the train. And she thought it was a great idea to go up there and sleep in the luggage rack. And I was thinking, oh my god, please can a guard come down at any minute? So we have guards which are called ticket inspectors. My dad calls them guards for some apparent reason. And they check your tickets, basically, or they will fine you if you've not got a ticket. So I could not, I just, you know, when you're on a train, but you know you can't laugh because the other person might see you laughing and then go, well, what are you laughing at? So I'm trying to hold back this laughter, and it was just so funny seeing her climbing the luggage rack, and, you know, of all places to sleep, up there. But obviously, if she was drunk, she probably didn't realise what she was doing. So, yeah, I've had some funny situations. People have... I've seen this one on TikTok, and what they do is the person's in the toilet, right? And it's not like the old-fashioned trains where you have a handle. This one has like a semicircle and you push the electronic button. What am I looking for? G. And every time the man shut it, someone around the edge would push the other door to open the door, and he couldn't work out why it was not closing. It's so funny. But I don't think I could ever go for the toilet on the train because I would be scared that I'd miss my stop. Like, yeah, I just, especially if you're going for a shit, then I do love that word, shit. It's such a brilliant word. But yeah, if you was going for one of them or a dump, then you know, it could be like the next stop is Colchester, and you're quick, quick, I've got to hurry up. You know, nah, I'd have to wait until I get off the train. However, bus drivers have this special key, and it fits every lock in the United Kingdom. It's a special, I think firemen have it as well, and it's a special toilet key. So wherever they are on the bus, no matter what town, what destination, they can get into a toilet with this magic key. So yeah, but yeah, oh my god, not good. And then there was another time this train was proper packed. My brother and dad were sitting behind me and I was in front because there was, you know, what we call airplane seats. So you've got 2 seats, 1, 2, 1, 2, you know. And my brother saw like a half-filled coffee cup that someone left behind with coffee in it. So what does he do? He decides it's a great idea to kick it and let the water roll down underneath the seat. So, of course, the woman's had a go at me. And I said, well, it ain't me. It's come from behind. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry. But, of course, it was going into her bag. So, and I'm thinking, well, you know, if it's runny, then you best move, you know. But my dad wasn't happy that he kicked it. But, you know, it's not the sort of thing you do, is it? Kick a coffee cup and then let everyone's luggage get wet. But really, that luggage should have been on the luggage rack. I don't ever put my rucksack on the luggage rack. I mean, I would be scared that I'd leave it there and get off the train and forget about it, you know. But yes, I will truly miss doing this painting, and it doesn't even feel like we've worked on it that much. So yeah, I think the last painting that we work on we'll just finish up Barnaby the bear, and that'll be Valentine's over. Apologies as well that I've not been able to do Sunday Morning Love You. I totally forgot to film it before I went away for the weekend, and yeah, didn't get it done. So apologies for that. That's why it's been cancelled. And then I thought, well, we could do it like during the week, but it wouldn't be right because it's not Sunday. So yes, 1st of March is Friday, so won't be long until we get Easter eggs. What I might do is I might do an Easter wish list and see how many eggs I'll get. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? No, but seriously, I had, what year was it? It must have been 2014 or 1 year anyway. I got so many Easter eggs from people. I had over 80 Easter eggs. Like, and then I'm really naughty because, you know, when it's the sales, oh my god, like I got so many Easter eggs for like near enough 2-3 quid. It was so good. And these are like the proper big eggs, you know, the ones that are normally like 7.50. So like the Ferrero Rocher. And yeah, they were so expensive. And then like day after Easter, knocked down to like 2-3 quid. I was like, oh, gotta get it quick, hurry up. So yeah, that was like, oh man, the best ever. And I don't know about you folks, but I always have to get a gold bunny. The Lindor ones, they're chocolate. Is it Lin or Lindor, something like that. But their chocolate is so good. It's not like it's got a creamy feel to it. You know when you eat a Lindor ball and you bite the middle and you've got that sort of cold sensation of chocolate running. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I don't know what Easter egg I want this year. I love my cream eggs. So maybe I might get a cream egg. I don't know. There will be, the future's not ours to see. Say hurrah, hurrah, what will be, will be. La 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 la, la 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 la. I've still got to find that radiator key, funny enough. I had it in the drawer and I looked on Amazon and they were like 2-3 quid and I was like, should I just like reorder one? Because I can't, if I can't find something, I'll just reorder it again. I can't resist. Before we end this session, I really feel like we need to get that purple eyebrow done. We'll get a bit of sexiness into this with all this sexy pink and purple there. So we'll get a bit of that. I don't know why I call colours sexy, but I suppose they look sexy. Pink's a sexy colour, isn't it? So maybe that's why. But yeah, we have got some really good unboxings coming up soon. Some really exciting ones, very cute ones, and yeah, even, I'm not even joking, even Christmas ones. I've literally still buying Christmas paintings in the middle of February. Yeah, I can't stop with Christmas ones. They're so good to do. Okay, lovely jubbly. So I'm going to get that one off. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so let's get... Is that all the G? Please be all the G. No, we got some more. Oh my god, 42 minutes. Where has the time gone, guys? I've not even been here for 42 minutes. Although I have, but it doesn't even feel like that. Time goes so fast, and I don't like it. Slow it down. We need a big Allen key to go into Big Ben. You know, like wind the clock down. Right, where are we going? Oh, yes, look, this is filled up most of the... Oh, that's nice. The ear canal, fantastic. I knew we had some colour that did that, but yeah. I got a text on Wednesday saying that my Ramapril was due, and oh my god, like, I couldn't be asked to go and get it. So I got off the train earlier and I thought, oh, shall I go, shall I don't? Because I need to speak to them because they keep issuing these. I'm supposed to have it for however long they think, but they keep issuing me them and I've still got like 12 pills left. I don't know whether I forgot to take some night, but there seems to be a backlog of pills and they need to sort of like lower the dosage, I think, because, well, not the dosage, but perhaps like change the prescription to every 2 months or something, because I've still got like loads that I forgot to take. So I'm playing catch up. I don't think I've had tonight's one. I'll have to take that in a minute. Damn. But some people can come off that. It doesn't always fix it, but sometimes it does. So maybe you're right. La 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 la. Oh, where's me waxy? Whoa. Oh, I've dropped me wax. Oh my god. I wonder if there's any sort of like arts and crafts for Easter. I've got a couple of ideas. Oh my god, like my craft channel, Crafts with Mike, I've not uploaded on there for nearly 6 months. 6 months. Because there's just... I can't think of things to do on there. I don't know really why I started it, really. I suppose at the start we had ideas and then it sort of drifted away. And I have thought about, like, you know, stopping the craft channel, because if I can't find ideas to do, then what is the point? But I don't know. I change very much like the weather. Or if I'm thinking about something, I'll keep, like, changing my mind, and I'll say I'll do it, then I don't, then I do it, then I don't, yeah. So you can see here we're now getting like a boardroom position here. So That's pretty good. The future's not ours to see. Say hurrah, hurrah. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I've done that. I've done that once, and my friend Julie Stilling got my suitcase out the car, and she started singing, "He's leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again." It was so funny because at the time I was moving house, and as you do, I'm actually bidded because I want to move. I've lived here for like 15 years now. At 15, oh my god, 2015 I moved in, but I really want to move sort of like back to Witham area. I mean, my dream is Chelmsford, but yeah, I just feel like I need a change. And I bidded on a house that has 60 people in front of it, and apparently my sister bidded on the same house, and she was 1 in queue or something, so she was position 1. And what happened is that even though they were position 1, they went back up to 180. 180! So I don't know how that works. I think what it is they give it to the person most urgently needed it. For example, me, I'm not going to move anytime soon because I'm what they call Band E, which is adequately housed. So, yeah, I won't be moving anytime soon. But, I mean, it took 6 months to get into this one, but apparently no one else wanted it. And that's a default, so they would call that a default. So if no one else wants it, you come up by default and you get it. So right, anyway, so what we want now is that sexy pink. So let's get, well, it's actually purple, so we'll get the purple next, just because I want to go give it a little bit of a different colour before we end the last in the series of this. I cannot believe it's the last, but you know, at least we started it. It could have been worse. We could have left it off the schedule and another year wait, but yeah, I'm really happy that we started it, and gives us something different in the Valentine's painting. So, because if you look back last year, I think we only ever did the swans, didn't we? And this year I've sort of spiced it up a bit, bringing in a few other paintings, because I think, you know, doing the same painting day in, day out can get boring for your mind. So for me, I like to always chuck in a few other ones as well. Lovely, look at that, very nice. So let's get the sea next. The sailor went to sea. Oh no! And Trisha, yeah, is it Trish? No, Teresa. Don't stop. Don't start laughing. I've just hit the A in with the C. Oh no, man! I don't believe this. I cannot believe that. But oh man, we should do a blooper reel, like how many mistakes I make, and then show it at the end of the month. February's bloopers are rolling it over a sticky bit and then tipping the A into a darker colour. Great. I've got to go fishing. Look at that. Oh, there isn't that many, but I'm going to have the whole of the bloody tray out. Great. Another job I don't want to do. Right, where's my 2 gone? I've lost my 2. Oh man, I've lost the bloody 2. Tell you what, because we can't find the 2 and I've got to sort that tray out, I will do a bit of the H instead. But yes, March's videos are mainly all pre-recorded, so I might just carry on with this and then air it next year. I don't know. Because I can still work on this off camera. It's only because like the event is ending, like February's Valentine month is over, so I could still work on it off camera and then just like do some pre-recording, I suppose. But yeah, but you'll see the swans again next year because we sadly didn't make that either. That's 2 years in the making. It's like Wallace and Gromit. Like Wallace and Gromit, that takes 4 years because I have to like move the figure, film, move the figure, film. Like, I don't know why they just don't do it like animation. Animation, illumination, the minions. Illumination, banana! Yeah, man. I'd love to watch them. I've watched Despicable Me, but I quite like the Minions. My friend in America, she has a Minions top and it's so good. Really, really good that I want it. I used to watch an ASMR artist that did, it was an optician, but I ain't seen him on there for a couple of months, so I don't know what's happened there, but yeah, he hasn't been on. He normally does some, then he has like a big break, and then he comes back again, and then has a big break, but yeah. So, Steve, what are you going to buy me? I'm waiting on a painting from you. That is a joke, by the way. But, yeah. Could I have a painting from you, Steve? But yeah, as I was saying, I might do an Easter wish list and then just put like some Easter paintings on, because I did do a Christmas one and I've wanted to do an Easter one, and I might put a few eggs on there, a few different Easter paintings, I don't know. But yes, yeah, volley Capitan. Capitan! I do like that, Capitan. It's better than saying Captain. Capitan. Right, so I'm probably going to leave that session here for this year. Feels like it's the new year tomorrow, doesn't it? But yes, we've had a blast on this. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've done on this beautiful pastel vibe going on here. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this flower purely because it matches my pen, but look what they've done here. Grey, black. They're separating that colour with the purple and then striping it with the black. That is absolutely gorgeous. The purple is quite lovely as well. It's a shame we couldn't go on there, but we would have, but we've had a bit of a collision. I have got the jewels here, but I've only got one tray available, and we've had a bit of a doo-doo on that because I've now got to sit there plucking all the wrong ones out, which is a painstaking job. And then you've got that softly like marshmallow sort of colour vibe going on in the sky here, and then they sort of feed it round, and yeah, it's been a really, really lovely one to work on. I will tremendously miss working on this painting because you know, the Valentine's is over now, but yeah, I don't tend to work on paintings if that event's over. So what I mean by that is if Valentine's is over or that month's theme is over, I'm not going to work on that painting again. It will shelve it until the following year. But I've really enjoyed doing that. It's really, really beautifully done. Flowers beautiful, and to finally start it after 2 years of waiting, totally forgot about it. It just got pushed to the back of the file, and I only found it the other day, and I was like, right, I'm starting that. But do let us know if you like it, buy it, as always. The link's in the description of the video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of future videos that I do. And yeah, that's it for this year for this painting. But we still do a few other paintings until the 1st of March, when we go into a fresh new month all about the wonderful world of fruits. So until then, thanks so much for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, supporting the channel. It really is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Take care and have a lovely, lovely rest of the day. Catch you later.